Miss Verb. So you're all thinking right now, oh boy, is she literally gonna roast Gabriel for like destroying all of Paris in his quest to piece together back his family by using ancient metal trinkets that are attached to slave demons? No. That's not actually what I'm gonna talk about today. He's not actually the worst character. Hey guys, it's Miss Burp. So we all know our friendly neighborhood purple dressed guy that dresses other people in flamboyant villain costumes, you know, to like wreak havoc on Paris. It's a daily thing. And don't you think that like a fashion designer could like make better looking costumes than, you know, the bubbler? Anyway, we're here to talk about Hawkmoth himself and his motives and what is going on with him, because he might not actually be the true villain of Miraculous Ladybug. Before we get into it, I want to shout out my latest video, which is the 12 Days of Miraculous Christmas video. And I would really appreciate if you would go check it out. The link will be like either on the screen or in the description box or maybe on the side of the page. Go check it out. So, Hawkmoth, the big bad villain of Miraculous Ladybug. He shows up every single episode just to wreak havoc. He sends out his butterflies to people who are having emotional issues that day. Like not wanting to change your seat in class because you can't get to sit next to your crush. The real hard-hitting stuff, you know? He preys on weak people going through emotional times to use it to his advantage. Gabriel allows and enables these people with negative emotions to become monsters to both his end and to their end, and they just generally destroy the city while they're at it. Every single episode, pretty much. He is presented as the ultimate bad guy, destroying Paris very frequently, the rivals of Ladybug and Cat Noir, which are the show's protagonists. And he terrorizes all the civilians, and who knows how many people died during the show, because you have like giants roaming around, you have like the Eiffel Tower falling down, and who knows how many people died. Somebody's gotta be dead. But we actually got some very big revelations in the Style Queen trilogy. We now know why Hawkmoth is doing everything he's doing. I mean, deep down, he is Gabriel Agreste, and he is a father of one kid. We don't know exactly what's wrong with her, but now we know that coffin theory is real and that she's just in the basement and somewhat looking comatose. Gabriel believes the only way to save her is by using the Miraculous, by using Ladybug Earrings of Creation and the Cat Noir Ring of Destruction. He loves her and he loves his son. He just wants to have a good family together again. And he has a hard time dealing with this fact. In the Christmas episode, Natalie had to go up to Gabriel and be like, hey, your kid, he's sad, he lost his mother. Gabriel has such a hard time, like, you know, interacting with Adrian, and Adrian often feels distance from him. And, you know, Adrian did that whole song. So we know that Gabriel has a hard time dealing with the fact that his wife is gone and has a hard time raising Adrian as his own kid. He is desperate. He needs the Miraculous to bring back his wife, and that's the only way he thinks he can save her. And in order to get the Miraculous, in order to make a wish, which is a forbidden thing because it can bring consequences, he has to play the bad guy. He has to be the villain in this scenario in order to draw them out and take it by force. He's trying to do the right thing. He's trying to bring back the love of his life, but he's doing it the wrong way, and it's the only way he thinks will actually be successful in bringing her back. If your way involves dressing up in a purple costume and in a mask just to unleash butterflies on the city, it's probably the wrong way. Miss Burb, we already know this stuff. True, but it's good to actually establish what I'm trying to get here. I'm trying to establish for like the rest of the theory. So if you think about it right now, where are all the characters in this show headed? I mean, you have the protagonists, so you know, obviously they're gonna do the protagonisting thing and save the world. Chloe, who used to be Marinette's nemesis, now she's actually starting to get redeemed, and she is pretty much an okay character now. Gabriel, he's gonna do his thing, and he's gonna try to destroy the world. Natalie, she is just an accomplice to Gabriel. She's just helping him out, and there isn't really a sign of betrayal at this point that she's actually gonna change her ways. And she's only interested in helping Gabriel out, and clearly she just feels for him. That's the only reason why she actually helps him out as Mayura. So right now it looks like the end of the series would be for Gabriel to be stopped. There's only one character I haven't talked about yet that showed up in the most recent episode of Miraculous Ladybug, and that is Lila. The season 3 premiere presented us with a new version of Chloe, a new bad guy, a new nemesis for Marinette, and a troublemaker for Ladybug. Even more so than Chloe was for Ladybug in the previous seasons. Lila's back from being more of a guest character to now she seemingly is going to be either a side character or main character for the rest of the show, or at least season 3. Marinette is upset because Lila has everyone under her thumb and she's just lying to everybody. And eventually Lila becomes that elementary school mean girl where she sends you a note saying like, if you're not on my side, then you're on her side, so then that means that we're enemies and we're at war. And you have until the end of the day to choose, so you better check off that box and get it to me. Jokes aside, she's clearly established herself as someone who just manipulates her way through everything, and she just wants everybody to be under her power and her control. She just wants to control the situation. The signature phrase from the episode Chameleon was the phrase, "I only tell people what they want to hear." She lies her way to get to looking good and to get power through the fact that she looks good. She won't let anybody stop her. She's doing this so far as to like hold a grudge against Ladybug, and she refuses to level with Adrian when he offers her friendship, you know, on a non-lying and actual reasonable level. She could have been cool with Adrian in this scene. She could have accepted it and been a friend. Adrian was willing to overlook all the bad stuff, but she refuses to be on his same level. She has to have a certain power over him. That's what she needs. She can't fathom the idea of being on a similar level to him. She needs to be able to like have her claws all over the situation and for it to go her way. All things said, she is not a good person. How does she get her way? She willingly teams up with Hawkmoth just to take out her anger and to get revenge. She wasn't promised anything in Catalyst. She just willingly worked with Hawkmoth to help take down Ladybug and Cat Noir just for the satisfaction of doing it. She declares war on Marinette to establish her superiority and position to intimidate Marinette. That's what she wants, using the typical high elementary school mean girl situation. She just wants a reaction out of Marinette like all the other bullies. She just wants Marinette to feel intimidated or to get into the power lock, but Marinette refused basically at the end of the episode. Lila is not a good person, and she's using the powers for her own evil benefits. So what? Now we have two villains. We have Gabriel and Lila, who are using the Moth Miraculous for their own purposes. They're both using it in evil ways, but with different reasons behind them. Lila is using the situation for her own devices, and Gabriel is just enabling her. He's utilizing her emotions and her rage to power his own agenda. He is responsible for cultivating her ability to get revenge by giving her the Volpina persona twice, and just recently he gave her a new one, Chameleon. He is giving her power, and he is enabling her over time to just keep using this power. And this is how the show's gonna go, right? Gabriel, Natalie, with the help of like Lila on the side, are gonna wreak havoc, and our miraculous heroes will save the day. That's how the show's gonna end, right? How will the series end? By the heroes defeating Hawkmoth. Once Hawkmoth is gone, all the supervillains are gonna be gone. Gabriel's a good man. He just wants to fix his family life. You can imagine it, right? Like, you know, Gabriel, he's a family man. He gets his wife, he gets his son. They all do their little group hug, and they're all in like their little miraculous costumes. And they renounce all their miraculous, and they give them back to Master Fu, and everybody's happy. And Ladybug does her little tear because she can't, like, you know, save anybody anymore. And I mean, Gabriel made bad choices, but everybody's gonna forgive him in the end, because this is that kind of show, right? You know, where you just, oh yeah, you did it for good reasons, pat pat pat. You know, we're all cool now, and it's your dad, Adrian, so we're gonna be chill with it. Natalie will just be, you know, be the assistant, and she's gonna be like the family butler. But Lila doesn't care about his family. She doesn't care about that situation. And that situation, Gabriel, at the very worst, he'll go to jail, but, you know, it'll stop there. He doesn't want to destroy Paris or the world, he just wants his family back. But Lila doesn't care about that. She cares about her superiority. She cares about her respect. She cares about herself. And that is Gabriel's biggest mistake. Once Gabriel will be done being Hawkmoth, Lila won't. She had power. She had the ability to take out her rage. And just because Gabriel stopped doesn't mean Lila will want to. He is cultivating a villain that is not backed by kind motivations like him. He is cultivating a villain that is based on negative emotions and rage. He is enabling her even though he doesn't actually care for the stuff. This series might not end on Hawkmoth, but on Lila, because Hawkmoth isn't gonna go that far, but Lila will. Miraculous Ladybug is about people getting angry in short bursts and gaining the power to do what they want for a short period of time through Hawkmoth. Lila is always angry. Unlike all the other villains who are just angry for a little time, Lila is always angry. And she will always want the power. That's what differentiates her from all the other small-time villains. Gabriel's choices and temporary villainy are powering a real villain. Lila might be the true and final villain of Miraculous Ladybug. His choices and way of life have consequences, and this is one of them. But hey, that's just a... wait, wrong channel. But hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this theory. This is more of a situational, speculative theory, so let me know what your theories are down below in the comments. You can check out my actual Christmassy video somewhere in the description or maybe on the side of the screen. Thank you to all my Patreon supporters and to all my subscribers for being here. Thank you so much for watching, and have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and sleep a lot. Miss Burb, out.